The Kingdom of Morocco, with its rich and diverse culture and a history spanning several centuries, has shaped this beautiful country. Morocco is blessed with two coastal lines, the Atlas and Rif Mountains, vast meadows, a desert, a temperate climate, and a population known and recognized for its tolerance, hospitality, and culinary art. It is a country that warmly welcomes you and treats you like a king.
Full of color, warmth and charm, Morocco overflows with beauty. From bustling, colorful cities and the dramatic Atlas Mountains stretching throughout the country, to the sparkling azure sea contrasting with the yellows and golds of the desert sands, Morocco has it all. Here are some of the most beautiful places to visit in Morocco. Marrakesh. Marrakesh is a bustling city with a large medina and one of the popular Morocco tourist attractions. The old city is famed for its abundant markets, with a maze of alleys and souks revealing new treasures at every turn, including aromatic spices, colorful textiles, sparkling lamps and jewelry. Marrakesh is also famous for its gardens, such as Le Jardin Secret and the picturesque Majel Garden, which was built by French artist Jacques Majel and later acquired by Yves Saint Laurent and Pierre Berger. History lovers will be completely spoiled by the wealth of palaces, historic madrasas and mosques in Marrakesh. Essaouira. Situated on the west coast of Morocco, the dazzling Atlantic Ocean one side, and soft sandy beaches the other, Essaouira is one of Morocco's best-kept secrets. Aside from the stunning natural beauty which surrounds the town, Essaouira's Medina itself is notable for striking buildings, charming souks and a bustling harbor, filled with colorful boats, and the freshest seafood pulled straight from the ocean. The beach in Essaouira is certainly one of the absolute highlights along the coast of Morocco. Only a short distance from the historic Old Town, you will experience a wildly romantic, beautiful and long sandy beach. Essaouira Beach is a true paradise for water sports enthusiasts, especially kite surfers and windsurfers. Merzouga Desert. The Merzouga Desert is absolutely a must-visit when you're in Morocco. From watching the gorgeous sunset over the dunes to gazing at the sky full of bright stars, every experience in the desert is captivating and unforgettable. From staying overnight in the desert while camping in a Berber desert camp, to riding a camel, or exploring the sandy hills on a 4x4, the Sahara offers lots of cool fun activities. Ouarzazate. Considered the movie capital of the country, Ouarzazate is the best city for an adventure trip in Morocco. Located a 3-hour drive from Marrakesh, the city offers great scenery between the Atlas mountain range and the Sahara desert nearby. Ouarzazate is also a great starting point to explore the many wonders of the region, starting with the Qsar of 8 Ben Haddou, a UNESCO heritage fortified village, which is an absolute must-see in Morocco. Fez. Fez is the cultural capital of Morocco. Thanks to its fascinating cultural heritage, part of the city has been declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. To get a taste of it, wander around the alleys of Fez El Bali, the largest and oldest medina in North Africa. Visiting the leather tanneries of Fez in the heart of the souk is one of the highlights of visiting Fez. The tannery of Chouara in Fez has been manufacturing top-quality leather products using centuries-old techniques since medieval times. The city features many outstanding examples of Islamic architecture, from ancient madrasas to monumental mosques, all beautifully decorated with tiling and arabesque patterns, making the city akin to an open-air museum. Casablanca. One of Morocco's most impressive buildings is located in Casablanca, the Hassan II Mosque. The most distinctive feature of the Hassan II Mosque is its spectacular location on a platform above the Atlantic. The mosque's interior is a tour de force of Moroccan architectural motifs and craftsmanship. The mosque can be visited as part of guided tours that run several times a day. The city's stunning Moresque buildings, which meld the French colonial design with the traditional Moroccan style, is the best thing to admire here. Owing to its awesome food and architecture, it is definitely among the best places to travel in Morocco. For fans of the movie Casablanca, we recommend taking a trip to Rick's Cafe, where the bar from the 1942 movie has come to life. Chefchaouen. Nestled comfortably in the beautiful Rif Mountains, Chefchaouen, the blue pearl of Morocco, sits like a glistening jewel. The city is most famous for its blue painted walls, which fill the town with tranquility and beauty. Narrow and winding cobblestone streets are filled with small cafes, shops selling beautiful handcrafted items, and small guest houses and riads. Considered to be one of the most charming places in Morocco, the city of Chefchaouen is a vibrant arts and crafts center with a laid-back Spanish vibe. Nestled atop a hill on Chefchaouen's eastern outskirts lies the Spanish Mosque. Its scenic location boasts some stunning views of Chefchaouen, particularly during sunsets. Tanger. Located at the crossroads of Europe and Africa, Tanger was once a place of inspiration for writers and painters coming from Europe and America. Nowadays, the port of Tanger can be best discovered by getting lost in the Kasbah, admiring its white architecture, before heading to the sea and strolling on Tanger Corniche and beach.
Since the accession of His Majesty Mohammed VI as the King of Morocco, the country has experienced unprecedented economic and social development. However, despite the ongoing dynamic and significant social initiatives, remote regions of the country continue to face challenging situations and a lack of essential resources. These include infrastructure, schools, housing, access to clean water, and healthcare.
Across the globe, people are on the move, and it's happening in Morocco. People moving out of rural areas to cities, seeking a better way of life. But frequently, that is where the dream is put on hold.
Reaching urban areas, they settle in an informal manner in areas that are then called informal settlements. As they are illegal, they are not eligible to reach access to services like water supply and sanitation.
Aisha is a mother and the caretaker of her household in the prime of her youth. At only 17 years old, she carries a heavy burden. Despite her young age, Aisha shoulders her responsibilities with strength and resilience. She is the foundation of her family and the pillar of her home. Here is the wandering woman who faces the hardships of life with courage and sacrifice. Every morsel of food in her day is mixed with effort, toil, fatigue, and sacrifice. The values of Lionism are shared by all Moroccans as well as civil society, creating a sense of dynamism and solidarity to address the essential needs and expectations of the most vulnerable populations. Undoubtedly, there is still much to be done in the social domain in Morocco, but the will of the Lions knows no bounds as they accept all challenges for the well-being of the community. The word service finds its rightful place and purpose in our country, and our arms are extended and open to all local and international initiatives and events that bring happiness to our community.
When the government of Morocco launched a national initiative to reduce the number of people living in poverty, Moroccan Lions got actively involved. Through educational, social, cultural, and economic projects, they are changing lives. It's becoming a common sight in modern Morocco, a single mother walking her child to school before she heads to work. The Lion Sidi Maklouf Center in Rabat welcomes children from needy families.
The children that we help come from families with problems. The parents are divorced, they don't have money. Some parents even use their children to go begging.
For the youngest students, learning comes through play, song, and dance. Older children study Arabic and French and learn to read and write. Lions of Rabat are taking the national goal of increasing literacy to heart.
It was our dream for a long time, and now many children are receiving an education.
We are very proud and happy because these children have learned to read and write.
The Lions believe literacy will empower women who never had a chance to go to school.
I never learned to read or write until I came here.
55% of Moroccan women over the age of 15 are illiterate. Teaching vocational skills is another important goal.
I came here to learn to sew. I hope that now I can find some work.
Many women wouldn't be able to take advantage of this training without the center's preschool and childcare. Every day, the children receive a hot meal. For many, it is the only one they'll eat. About 20% of Morocco's population lives at or below the poverty line. But the Lions are teaching all of their students to reach higher.
I hope that I'll be very happy and that I'll have a nice future.
The seeds of success have been planted. And Lions are there as role models, mentors, and tutors.
As a result, these Moroccan women are changing the patterns of their lives. They're ready to reap the rewards of all that they and the Lions have sown.
Yesterday, I cried here in the center because I'm so happy to be able to learn, to have an education, and with the diploma, I can do more.
Our Lions Club built this center to help children and women to build a better future.
In Morocco, the number of children born with severe hearing impairment is estimated to be around 600 children annually, and for many of them, the treatment is conditioned by cochlear implantation, which is financially out of reach for most families. It is in this regard that the Lala Azmeh Foundation, presided over by Her Royal Highness Princess Lala Azmeh, the Lions Clubs International, District 416 Morocco, and several other partners have launched a national program titled NASMA to provide support for over 800 deaf children under the age of 5, encompassing all the necessary medical assistance for monitoring the beneficiary's health, particularly through speech therapy and auditory rehabilitation services. Morocco, with its African roots and its constant commitment to the progress of Africa, has always made South-South cooperation with other African countries a strategic choice, driven by the enlightened leadership of His Majesty King Mohammed VI, may God assist him, and based on a comprehensive and balanced vision of our continent's development. Morocco has always had close and deep ties with southern countries, particularly those in sub-Saharan Africa. Through its global outlook, Morocco has established cooperative relationships with countries on the continent in various sectors, including key sectors that constitute the core of this cooperation, such as trade, fishing, transportation, agriculture, education, and healthcare. The Lala Azmeh Foundation and the Lions Clubs International, District 416 Morocco have decided to align themselves with the royal vision and expand the NASMAA program to a number of countries, such as Senegal, Ivory Coast, Benin, Togo, Burkina Faso, and Niger. This operation has enabled 35 deaf children from sub-Saharan Africa to travel to Morocco for cochlear implant surgery, with full medical, transportation, and accommodation support. A school bus has been donated by the Lions Club Rabat Agdal Riyadh to an association in Zagora, in southern Morocco, to transport children from 4 schools in rural areas. The bus is valued at $50,000 USD. The Lions Clubs in Morocco have taken proactive steps to address the high demand for cataract surgeries and alleviate the burden on the healthcare system. Recognizing the importance of providing timely and accessible eye care services, they have organized multiple campaigns specifically focused on cataract surgeries in various regions across the country. These campaigns aim to reach individuals who are in need of this procedure, particularly in areas where access to specialized eye care may be limited. The care and support of children with special needs remain a priority for the Lions Clubs in Morocco. The Lions Clubs in Morocco recognize the importance of early childhood education and actively support the preschool network in the country. They understand that a strong foundation in early education is crucial for the development and future success of children. Through various initiatives and collaborations, the Lions Clubs work towards improving access to quality preschool education for children across Morocco. They provide financial assistance, resources, and volunteer support to preschools, helping to enhance the learning environment and ensure that children receive the necessary educational opportunities. The solidarity of the Lions Clubs in Morocco shines brightly during the month of Ramadan as they provide iftar meals to the most underprivileged. This initiative demonstrates their commitment to the community and their desire to alleviate the suffering of vulnerable individuals during this holy month. The Lions Clubs mobilize resources and volunteers to prepare and distribute iftar meals throughout the country. Their aim is to ensure that no one remains hungry during this significant time of the year. The iftar meals offered by the Lions Clubs provide essential support to individuals and families struggling with poverty, giving them an opportunity to have a proper meal and share moments of togetherness. This tradition of solidarity during Ramadan showcases the deep commitment of the Lions Clubs in Morocco to social justice and the well-being of the community. Their exemplary action highlights the importance of empathy, mutual aid, and sharing, core values upheld by Lionism. The first edition of the University Diploma in Public Health Ophthalmology took place at Abulcasis University of Health Sciences, Faculty of Medicine in Rabat from October 17th to November 18th, 2022. It was a great success. Over 80 candidates from 17 French-speaking African countries submitted their applications, but only 34 were selected. The program was fully funded by the LCIF for a total amount of $500,000 USD.
On essaie de faire profiter aux gens des formations secouristes. Pour le dépistage de diabète, normalement, on le fait 2 fois par an. Parfois, il y a des gens qui sont diabétiques non connus. Du coup, on sensibilise de la gravité du diabète. Pour les caravanes médicales ou socio-médicales, on fait des longs trajets. Parfois, on dort dans les bus pour atteindre ces petits patelins pour les aider.
Lions in Marrakesh have also established educational centers for women and children.